It is Sunday, December 22nd here at the West End Gun Club. It's a little bit after 6:30. Sun is barely coming out right now. Been setting up in the dark for the December 2024 NRL22 match. Today is our match for Sunday of the month. We have a lower sign up than I would expect, but it's because it's right close to Christmas. This is the weekend before Christmas, so I think we only have 14 people signed up for this match today, which is fine. In the past couple of years, I've moved it up. In December, I moved it up to like the second Sunday because that's free on our calendar for the range. However, the only reason I moved it up on the second week of December during the past couple of years because it collided with Christmas Eve and Christmas. So obviously we're not gonna have a match on Christmas Day. And then Christmas Eve is just, I really don't want to hold a match on Christmas Eve because always stuff to do on Christmas Eve to, whether it's going to Mass later in the day or the evening or getting just prepped for Christmas Day. That's just, need that day off. So that's why we move up the match in December, but not this month, or this year rather. Anyway, while the sun's coming out, we're gonna go ahead and just finish setting up the targets. I got most of it all set up. I just put the KYLs out because I gotta re-distance everything. I forgot my battle belt today, which is what I usually wear during the match because it has my mag pouches, my pouch for like my Kestrel and my rangefinder, which I don't really need today. Although I had to have another rangefinder on my binos in the Jeep. And then I have like a jump pouch, but oh well, I forgot it. So I do have just a standalone kind of magazine carrier for a belt, so I'll just use that today for this match. But let's go ahead and get ready for when people arrive. For those of you wondering what I was doing earlier on the Triggercam, I was plugging in a field monitor, which I just acquired, and then you can just hook it up to the HDMI out on this deal because it has an HDMI micro HDMI, and I can just hook it up to the field monitor, and it's just easier to do the adjustments of the reticle focus versus using the phone, which is what I was using prior. So field monitors have gotten cheaper in price. I've never acquired one, but decided to just get one because it will make my life easier with regards to this sort of setup. And then I can also use it with my camera, which you can see here. I do have both screens open, but just an idea of what the field monitor could do for you with the recording devices. Safety policies. The most important item is safety. Every single person on the range is a safety officer and should quickly and politely correct any breach in range or match safety rules. Each person should gracefully comply with all range safety enforcement. Basic rules of gun safety. 1. Handle every firearm as for loaded. 2. Keep all firearms pointed in a safe direction, aka muzzle awareness. 3. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. 4. Be certain of your target, target's background, foreground, and surrounding areas.
Understands the course of fire.
Any order, 1, 2, yep.
Stand by.
And they move quite a bit.
Yeah, they do. I can see it from here.
Impact.
Make sure it's picking up my shots because this is a bonus stage.
Impact. 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 moving. Impact.
Need to add some more weight to those.
Impact. Impact. Impact.
All right.
82-15. Well done.
Thank you.
Clean.
Nice.
And then now she lives in Baltimore. But it's because she got John Hopkins
Oh, gang.
or whatever. So, but she's gonna move back. Actually. But she was like, I'm not going to Ireland. Massachusetts, you know.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I mean, I love San Diego.
It is really far.
I love the surf, so.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, and I didn't dial down.
That's awesome.
That's why I missed.
Yeah. I used to do my boss I used to work with, he lived in Shelly Hills, and like the top house in town. It was like the sickest house
Oh,
ever.
nice.
His name is, I don't know if you know him, but his name's, I think they went to Christian too.
Oh, no way.
No, he went to Allen Laney. He was Allen Laney.
Why am I
His name was,
missing?
Christian Gerhardt. Yeah,
That's odd.
I missed 3 shots.
Sorry.
I'm so bad when they see that. He had like he had like a sickest house in town. It was literally the most expensive house, sickest view, like the dopest house in town. He sold it to live behind the beach to like live on the like what is it called, like the little like marina.
Or like
But
wetlands?
it's like wetlands. Yeah, he has like his backyard's a lake.
That's like my back.
Yeah, but the house, it's nice, but it's not. That Shadow Hill's nice, bro. I think they cashed out on that house. They sold it for, and they just bought the house for cheap. But he works in Burbank.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they own a company in Burbank. So he drives to Burbank every day. Yeah, I'm driving to Cajon. I drive there every day for work. I drive
Impact.
I work tonight. 12 hours.
What do you do?
Construction on the freeway. I would build roads and stuff and concrete.
Dude,
Mostly.
I just dressed up there. I actually just went pig hunting up there. But
Oh, really nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that area actually for a lot of things.
Dude, it reminds me of like the California, Montana. It reminds me of that.
I used to work in Kern County.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of kids, so I had to quit my job.
You have a bunch of kids?
Yeah, I had 4 kids.
Oh, dude, that's what I want. I want four. I'm one and second one's on the way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All boys, dude.
I didn't count the last one. Didn't count.
Sure?
Yeah.
I'm not that big,
0.36.
though.
Oh, you missed by 0.06. 600.
Stand by.
Oh, that's super block move.
You're in central. Shoot ready. Spotter ready. Stand by.
Impact. Impact.
Oh, sorry. What am I doing?
Impact. Impact.
So chair seat, right? Sorry.
Yep.
Chair seat. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward.
Impact. 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 Impact.
God, this is.
That's gonna be fun.
Impact.
No, I dropped one.
Oh, you dropped one?
I dropped one.
No way.
Yeah. Too early.
Impact.
I'll miss for sure. That's a given. I've cleared more stages today than I have this year.
Impact.
The last 4 matches that I won.
Impact.
Well done.
That clean.
Cleaned it.
Nice. Good job. Amazing. Like
Shooter
all
stand
the guys
by.
are all in the shooting. Like they're all really cool.
Well, that's actually close enough that it might be worth going there.
Yeah, what's his name? The guy that does the British guy. He's been going there, so he's gonna know.
Shot within
I told him about it.
Impact.
And they also say I'll go and take a picture of. They have a like a what is it, like a shelf filled with precision 22 ammo. They have
What, I lose
types.
the target there?
Everything. He just got center X. Ooh, got center X, finally. I was like, too bad he bought it when I just bought 5,000 pounds.
Yeah. Nothing like that is set up right now, unfortunately.
Impact. Impact.
Shoot, I need another position here.
Especially with Al.
Oh my god, won't fit.
Try to see where
One more.
and then I'll be like, okay, I'll hold hot, or I'll hold low the whole time. 10 seconds. No, I usually only because
Cleaned it.
Clean, Nick, good shooting.
so I was like, I'll just
Stand by.
good old tasty cook. Yeah, I want to see how you put it in. How you touch it.
Oh, I'll show you.
Impact.
That was a weird hit.
Yeah.
They don't rush on that.
Yeah, you're doing three.
I finished in 40 seconds.
Impact. Impact. Impact.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, yeah.
30, 34 seconds.
Find the target.
Impact. Impact.
Impact. Good shooting.
Clean. Sorry, buddy.
First base division, 5th place overall. With a 4.30.83 is Ian Ellis.
Well done, Aiden.
And I have a good base. Here you go.
Oh, well, thank
A medal there for you.
Yeah.
Commemorate today's win. 4th place overall, first open division with a 452.41 is Chris Philp. 3rd place overall, 3rd open with a 464.85 is Adrian Garciga. 2nd place overall, 2nd open division with a 503.78 is it Jonathan O'Cab, myself. First place overall, first open division with a 536.69. Wayne Sang.
What, he dropped one shot? Is that what we're saying?
No, 3. I just want to thank everyone. I do appreciate, like, everyone that comes out here, I've noticed is really nice to each other. There's lots of good community here. And I kind of like how we have that, so that we're sharing ideas and helping each other out, and not just gun stuff, but just, personal life or whatever. So I appreciate all of you. So thank you for coming out and being part of what this match is. So. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope everyone can have a Merry Christmas and a good New Year's. Be safe. Don't drink too much and cause trouble. And we'll see you again next year. Thanks, guys. All right, appreciate you.
It's 10 till noon. We finished around 11:15. Pretty brisk match. We had 14 total competitors with 2 squads, 7 and 7. So it went relatively quickly with no issues because everyone's shot here before. Most of the people who shot were regular competitors. As far as my performance today, was good except for one stage. I cleaned 4 stages, which is great, but I tanked 1, and that was Debbie's Hurry My Christmas. For some reason, I did really bad. I dropped 6 rounds on that. It was a 12-round stage. So the first shot off the barrel, I forgot to reset my turrets, and I had like 1.9 dialed on the gun, so that was my fault. So the first shot was at 45 yards, obviously going to miss. However, I missed the next 2 shots, the 72 and the 100-yard target, and after that was kind of just downhill. Kind of just not identifying the targets because the way I laid them out, it wasn't really easy to find them. And like in my head, I wasn't really mentally prepared for the way they were out there. So kind of hunting for targets, and I timed out. But yeah, so dropping 6 rounds, I think I timed out in the prone section. So I didn't even get back to the barrel. I have to look at the footage. I mean, had I not missed the first 3, I would have been tied aside from tiebreaker. And also, though, missing shots in the beginning kind of gets you kind of in a bad mental space. So that could have affected my shooting the rest of it. But anyway, I did fine except for that one stage. You know, it's all my fault. I was second place by three shots plus tiebreaker as far as bonus points. It is what it is. You know, you just got to keep improving. So anyway, other than that, that's pretty much it. No other real things going on today. Triggercam, used that in the first match, you know, for the first time in the match. So we'll see how that footage comes out to be, and getting used to it because I'm going to use it for NRL Hunter, which will be the next match I'll use it in. So in January, I'm going to Phoenix, or not Phoenix, but Paulden for the NRL Hunter. It's not called Ghost Hunter, and it's called the Pro-Am now, but I'll be trying to use this. And you saw earlier in the video, in this vlog, that I was using a field monitor to get the reticle kind of in focus, which is a lot better than using a phone. But right now I'm really happy with the Triggercam 2.1. Just got to get used to the cadence. As far as though at this match I left the covers off. You can see in the frame I left the covers off, but I need to get in the habit of putting them back on. So I need to carry them with me in my bino harness or something. So keep that from getting dust on it. Out here in this facility, right, in these conditions with no wind, it's not a big deal. It's no dust, but I'm gonna have to cover that up to cover the ports and the focus wheel for the diopter, or for the focus for the reticle. So I need to make sure that I get in the habit of closing that up, so to keep the dust out of it. And if it rains, get the water out of it. Other than that, that's kind of it. So I'm on my Christmas break, if you want to call it that. I work for a university, and so we have campus closure, starting last Friday. That was our last day for the year, and we get back on the 2nd of January. So I have a good 10 or so days of, free time, so to speak, and I'm going to try to at least get to the range a couple times. For sure, I'm going to do a run through of the January course of fire for NRL22, but I want to get down to Palmdale to do some final rechecks of my binos. I'm probably going to get my Swaros just rechecked because I may bring those as backup to my Vector X's, just keep them in my vehicle as a backup. And then that's kind of it. So want to get out to the range and at least a couple times during the break. So that's it for this sort of range vlog. And I just want to, for those of you who did not show up to the match today, just if you're going to watch this recording, thanks you for showing up to our NRL22 matches this year. I'm glad that people have been coming out on a regular basis, even if not every month, but at least a couple times, once every other couple months, just coming out to our matches. If you're still interested, I just want to make sure the demand is still there. I know NRL22 is just, I know there's a demand for it. It's just a lot of people can't make the drive out here because it's just hard to make a drive, 2.5 hour drive for basically a 5-stage match, because we are only running the 5 stages. And our facility isn't that big, so we can't run more stages that I'd like to, and it's hard to run that many squads. So it's nice that people still come out to our kind of our humble match here, and I appreciate people coming out, and I'm glad that we have a small community that is very friendly with one another, and lots of people helping each other out, helping each other with gear, sharing gear, letting people borrow gear to try it out before they buy, and that sort of thing. So it's nice that we have this community going here, and I'm thankful all throughout this past year that people have been coming out and having a enjoyable time here, and making new connections, networks, and friends here that they can talk to about whether shooting or non-shooting stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up cleaning my own gear and then get on the road, get something to eat because I haven't eaten since yesterday because I didn't eat breakfast. But anyway, that's today, Sunday, December 22nd here at the West End Gun Club. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog.